waiting for him to get on Discord.
Start the things and make sure that it's working.
What thing?
Recording.
The music that he's...
Oh,
the
the most
recording?
important
Yeah.
things for Bard, the music.
You know how we used to record these?
Used to? Like, it's only been 2 months
Once
since we recorded one.
Well, well, well.
Look who it is.
Hello.
I can't. No one has their webcam on.
I do.
Yeah, actually, I do, and so does Wes.
I don't see anyone's webcam.
Refresh
Well, then
your
you need
page.
to, like,
you
refresh
see
your
like
thing.
the black square or something, right?
I see everyone's just like their icon, whatever.
Go to your settings and make sure where it says I want to receive from others that it says video.
The real question is, why would I want to do that?
Because I'm
So you
pretty.
can see our facial expressions and things. So you can roleplay properly, that's why.
Yeah, I need to put on my costume.
I tried reconnecting for you guys, and it's still no videos.
Your
Yeah,
camera?
I don't see your video either.
Yeah, my camera isn't turning on, and I can't see you guys. It's weird.
Guess we got music, Steven.
What music?
Alright, it's a little... The music's a little soft.
Hmm.
But I also...
I'm not sure where the place is to change that. I'll just leave it as is.
I had to allow Roll20 to use my...
Yeah, like in Chrome.
Oh,
There's a
I'm
little
definitely not doing that.
camera icon in Chrome.
Yeah, that's
The
not happening.
URL bar.
Yeah, it's not working when I do it, though. No, don't continue blocking. Always
So I was
allow.
looking back at some of the old videos, and it looks like YouTube, like, muted the music anyway somehow.
Like, only at those parts?
I think so.
Is that like the copyright thing?
Like automatic copyright protection, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they were able to, when was it No Man's Sky came out, and people were using like footage that was publicly available for reviews and stuff like this, the press footage that they put out, but panning the game, they put that video into it to kill all those reviews.
Let's get started.
Hey. Jeez.
When last we left our heroes, someone summarize for
I
me.
have no idea what happened.
I had a
Pokeball.
Pokeball with a dude in it.
Okay. What else?
You lied to us about zombies.
Yeah, there were zombies.
I didn't lie to you at all.
This is.
I
I'm just
told
thinking.
you exactly what you know about the world.
Mission.
We should probably actually rack our brains and remember what happened. Otherwise, there's going to be gaps in the recording.
Yeah.
Just like what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you anything on this one. Sorry.
We fought like some lady who had the little thing for the dig stuff. I forgot what it's called. I have it in my inventory.
We tracked them from the top of the mountain down the other side after we discovered some things about the ritual they did, including that it had necrotic magic. And then we tracked them back into the forest, right? And
oops, sorry.
remind me if I'm forgetting anything along the way, but then we fought an epic battle in the dark in the forest against the zombies and the other lightning people, lightning spellcasters. Kept trying to hit us with lightning bolts, but we were somehow faster than the lightning bolts.
And
They weren't really lightning bolts, but okay.
Lightning
lady had that
spells.
pearl bauble thing, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the actual thing was?
It was the thing we were on the quest for, right?
Right. But do you remember
Guys.
what it actually was?
It's called like a bauble, pearl.
No, it's a pearl. It's a pearl of power.
Ah,
Power
of
pearl.
Power pearl.
Also, Jerry, I was not able to find my character sheet.
Yeah, no, I have it. I told you.
Oh, you haven't updated my character.
I don't think you did anything weird other than use your javelin. Which
But I don't even have it.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't put it on your sheet. Sorry. I'll do that real fast.
I cannot figure out how to not do the pop out.
I don't know
By
what you did,
pop
man.
out.
It just refuses to not pop out.
When you click your name on characters,
Yeah. And
Wait, I also have Ring of Shielding.
Ring of Shielding, you do?
It's in my magic
Yeah.
items.
oh cool, I
And-
think mine have pop out.
I don't think I have them at Brain, but it shows that I do.
Well, we all see those
Uh,
items.
Yeah, that's not. Okay, you're
Alright.
looking at the journal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not
Well,
your
I thought-
inventory.
I thought Clint gave me one of the shield things.
I think we were. I don't think actually declared that I was going to, but we were saying it was probably a good idea.
Okay,
I think we ended before doing any of that, to be honest.
gotcha.
Yeah, I still have a Ring of Shielding and the +2 bracers. So yeah, I can give. I was thinking about giving someone the Ring of Shielding.
I have the Shield of Elemental Control.
I would. Oh. Am I under the
Who has
guard?
the lowest base armor class right now? Is the real question.
Me.
Yeah, I think it's.
No, that's false. It's Kelsier.
Oh.
False.
You've got like, and you're gonna get a lot more next level. Oh, maybe you do right now.
I will
But
get
you're
more.
gonna-
I'll get 2
you're gonna
more next level, right?
Next level. Yeah.
Wait, it should be 14, I think. Why is it lower?
Don't worry, guys. I have 2 javelins of lightning.
No, you
Yeah,
don't. I don't know why it showed up like that.
Hee hee.
You only have one, but there's 2 in your like attack thing, and I think one of them's supposed to be ranged and one's not, or something like that. Or maybe it's just bugged.
It says I have 2.
Oh no. Okay,
So I
look,
have 2.
it's a versatile weapon, so you can use 2 hands or 1 hand with it.
Oh.
So if you use 2 hands, it does 1d6, and nope, that's not right either. Why is
They're
this?
both 1d6.
Why is this like this? I don't know. I'll just delete one of them. I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't remember if that's right where we left off, or if there was anything after that.
I think
Steven can only talk in Doge speak.
Yeah,
That's-
whenever
Yes.
Got
whenever I
the thingy.
get into character, I can only Doge speak.
Yeah,
So
what was
should
it?
I
Out of
read-
character. So when you're talking now, try to be specific about what's in character and what's out of
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Like
we
if you mess up,
we
that's
have
out of
not
character.
gotten to the characters yet.
Yeah,
But,
we're still just kind of summarizing.
Should I just read the spear so we can know? Because I'm assuming that this will be relevant tonight.
Go for it.
You can either just read it now, or you can try to explain in character
Whoops.
later. It's up to you.
What was that?
I misclicked.
Spear.
I misclicked. Oh yeah. Well,
It's up to you. It's fine.
Didn't we
I wanna
come
just
down the
read
mountain?
because I'm gonna forget
Yes.
and have a tough time explaining.
Okay.
So when attuned to the spear, I'm only capable of speaking in short abbreviated phrases, essentially Doge speak. Failure to speak in Doge speak results in 1d4 damage inflicted by the spear on the owner. So keep your healing spells ready. I also attract the hostile attention of the avatar of the Doge, a supernatural creature who respawns daily at dawn if killed the day before, and will not stop chasing the owner of the spear until his curse is ended. So clearly it's a cursed item, and as I said last time, my goal is to
Get rid of it, right?
much uncurse many soon. Wow.
My goal is to recurse it after that and maintain it.
I'm very glad that I did not acquire this spear.
So if you look at the journal, I have added a bunch of magic items for you that are, so you can see what these things are in Roll20.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have a magic item, it should be in the journal for you, but you won't see other people's. I don't remember. who has the sunlight dagger? I think it was Kelsey, or correct?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Let me put that one in your journal.
I've got a question because I wrote down EXE of Darkness and I don't see that and don't remember. Is that just is Darkness just like a potion or something that I can look up?
It's a scroll. It's a spell scroll. So yeah, it's just a spell. You can cast darkness
So
with it.
just Darkness.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can look at it in D&D Beyond or Roll20.
Okay.
Just one-time use.
Hey,
Okay.
Kelsey, let's go ahead and say that I gave you the ring, the +1 ring. And
Do
I'll
you
go
want to
and-
give that to me or to?
Okay. Y'all both said that y'all have the lowest one. Who has the lowest?
So
armor
I
class?
think I have the lowest armor class, but Steven has the lowest hit points.
Yes, I've got 14.
Who fights in melee
AC.
more?
Steven fights in melee more.
Okay, Steven,
Yes.
why don't you take the ring of shielding? I'm going to delete it from my inventory.
Okay, very thanks. Amaze.
Are we in game now? Because I still have some more recap questions.
Yeah. Okay. So you are
So,
I'm just
You guys
practicing
are-
right now.
walking through the woods right now after you've defeated them.
Yeah, we're off the mountain.
Wait,
Yeah,
so-
you're okay. If you're looking at the map, right? You can see where the red Star Fox icon is. That's where you guys are.
Yeah.
And you guys are walking through the woods. After you have defeated them, you've kind of like attuned to your items as you're going. And if you guys, Wes, if you want to ask more questions, you can ask more questions. But you guys are just kind of talking amongst yourselves. You can talk as you want.
So, guys, where are we going?
back to Cloud. I assumed we were going back to Cloud Haven.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to get the curse off of Mr. Doge over here.
Yes,
Do
it's
we?
getting
Is
quite
that
annoying.
Indeed.
that important?
So uncurse. Very. Yes. Very yes. Very yes.
Why are you talking like that?
Much curse. Not wow.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, what time of day is it?
It's evening. The sun is setting. You're gonna have to make camp soon.
Okay, let's go ahead and make camp.
Alrighty. Night night.
Okay, so you guys make
Who
camp.
wants to set watch?
Well, I'm gonna go get some food
Amaze.
for us.
Your camp is now a little upgraded. You have more tents that you took from the.
I love
yeah, I
these
have
tokens. These tokens are rocking.
Yeah.
And
Also- I don't know how to +1 my AC with this item.
on your character sheet, you can go to the sprocket on the right,
Oh, the gear.
and there is a custom. No, well, let's see.
There's a custom
I just
AC.
manually put my armor class at the right one, but like,
I can make it 11 for now.
Yeah, just do that. That'll work for now.
Okay.
your armor class is 11.
11 plus Dex plus Wiz. Yeah.
Okay.
So 15 total.
Cool. So you guys settle down, and make camp for the night. Who's taking first watch?
I can.
Well, I was gonna go get food, but if we don't need to do that, that's fine.
I mean, you can. Yeah. Go through. Do your
Someone
thing.
still
Do your
has to
camping
watch.
thing.
Much watch.
So,
Me
I
second.
go shoot a deer, bring it back, and then we snack.
That is that.
And that is that.
So you guys are.
So who's
Sitting around
first
the
watch?
campfire.
I'll do
Um,
first watch. I can do that.
Well, before you even get to that point, y'all are just kind of sitting around talking. Do you guys want to talk about anything? To have
Yeah.
any conversations?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to
I do.
role play anything?
Yeah. All right, so we're sitting around the camp and stuff. And I have like that pearl thing in my hand, and I'm asking everyone around me, guys, do you think this is what made zombies?
If so, what would the Order of Dig be doing with it?
Right.
Wes, you know what it is. I can tell you what it is.
Oh.
I
But
thought you were a paladin
I
of
didn't-
Dig.
yeah.
Shouldn't you know these things?
So only Wes. Let's drop into another channel, and I will
And
tell
derp?
you exactly what it is. Yeah.
Doopy doop doop. Doopy doop doop.
I feel like maybe I should like start having this like itch behind my ear that I kind of scratch every now and then.
And you kind of like start to bring up your back leg for it and then realize that that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm like. Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to Dead Doe to speak, but it is funny.
Do we have any idea how to get rid of that?
Generally speaking, you would want to go to a mage in town, or sorry, not a mage, a cleric of some sort.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So like
Temple, generally,
We
something
could-
like
ask the digger folks to
that. They might know a place to do it. I don't know if they would themselves be able to do it. They seem more of a paladin-y order rather than a cleric-y healing order.
so like a Facebook.
But-
I guess I wonder if Marvolo,
They might tell us where.
much Marvolo.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
Okay.
You'd be back.
Okay. So he just asked, what do you guys think? How was this used to make the zombies?
Yeah.
I don't know, why don't you
Curious,
tell us?
Please
Yes.
tell.
I mean, it's full of energy, and it could have been stolen from another knight or squire, so I'm kind of curious why it's being used this way.
Well, do you know what it is at all? I mean, is it? You said it has energy in it. Is that it? Is it just a battery?
In a
Maybe-
way, yeah, it does store energy to be passed on to a squire, and correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Uh,
So it can
Seems like
just
there would be more to that sentence.
yeah,
No.
can it be used in kind of whatever way the user feels fit, or
there is a right way to use it. Beyond that, I'm not
How would-
sure, and I'm not sure why you would use it beyond that in any way.
How would a knight of Dig use this battery of great import?
That's a good question.
Are you not? Can you not
Basically,
tell us?
You're asking lore questions beyond my knowledge.
it's part of a ceremony. So like a squire will carry this around and put energy into it as he goes through his squirehood, and when he's promoted to a paladin, it's part of the ceremony, and energy gets infused back into him in order to like give him divine spellcasting abilities.
cool?
Cool.
Yeah, it does sound like there's a very specific purpose for it, and it doesn't make sense to use it outside of that purpose.
Right.
So, I don't know. Maybe it could be used for other things.
Of course, it's got a lot of energy in it and stuff.
Yeah, but it gets its energy from its user, right?
Yeah, but where is its user now?
Wasn't it the lady that was carrying it?
No, it was the one of the paladins of Dig, I assume.
Right.
Can only they infuse it with energy?
I think so.
Okay.
How much did you pay attention to the classes at the Order of Dig? I'm suspecting not very much.
Polly has gone through all this. He's done it, and when
Yeah.
he was promoted to a paladin, went through the ceremony.
Okay.
You can't ask all these deep lore questions.
Are these proprietary secrets of the Order of Dig?
Yes.
I cannot answer.
Can't answer.
All right. Well, I vote
Much
we
classified.
So-
sack.
So
I wanna-
Zen, make a perception check,
all right.
because you're just kind of like not participating in this conversation, right? You're just kind of like looking off into the woods,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm I guess I'm slowly coming to terms with the with the curse and how I'm gonna handle it for the time being.
Oh yeah, you guys
Okay,
missed it. He's starting to get like a itch behind his ear that he wants to keep scratching with his foot.
Well, with my hand.
So as you're sitting around the campfire, you kind of see some bushes rattling around the edge of your camp, but you know, you kind of do a double take and you don't really see anything.
Such rustle.
Do you see something over there?
I notch an arrow. Or knock an arrow.
Which bush was rustling?
Yeah. Did you see it from... Oh, that one?
This area, I guess.
Can I like send Uleron around behind to sneak up on whatever it might be?
Sure.
Okay. Uleron, does he need to do like a sneak check or something?
Nah, just okay. So Ulron like kind of
He's
runs
sneaky.
around. Let me go ahead and say one thing before we get too much into things, but I don't want to use like tactical combat tonight.
Okay.
We're going to do what's called theater of the mind. So the tokens are out there to give you a visual, but we're not going to like move them around or anything like that. We're just going to try and describe exactly what you're doing and like where you are in relation to each other and that sort of thing. So you send Ulron out towards the bush. He kind of snakes around low. As he gets close, he smells something, lunges forward, and you hear, yeah, and there's a cat, and the cat like jumps out of the bushes and runs off into the woods.
Uleron starts to chase it before I call him back. Because he has a high prey instinct.
So he's gone? Into the darkness?
The cat is. I think Ulron came back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very mystery.
Is it? I mean, it's just a wild animal. Should we really care?
I don't know. I think that
such
cat is
deception.
incredibly suspicious.
Very yeah. So many deception in
What do you think the
very
cat
real
was doing something?
excite.
Probably like taking a whiz or just chilling in a bush.
I don't know. Can the cat be a spy?
Could be someone's familiar.
Can I do can I cast detect magic really fast as he's running away?
Yes. Yeah, you're gonna use a spell slot to do it, but yeah.
Yes, I have. I think I've got this right. I've got. I think I transferred it over that I used one spell slot from each level, so that means I still have 3 spell slots for first level and 1 for second.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. So you cast detect magic. As the cat runs away, you quickly cast it, and like get this familiar glaze over your eyes as sort of like the world kind of turns all trippy and LSD like. But it's much more muted out here. There's not a lot of evidence of magic. But as you look at like where the cat has run away, you kind of see this trail, this wispy trail of conjuration magic.
And that also made him allergic to cats.
Such magic.
I am
Very
allergic to
conjuration.
cats.
Such magic indeed.
So you're saying we're being watched, huh?
I'm guessing we can't run off after it in the middle of the night.
I mean, it's gone. Even as you're talking, like the traces of the magic are gone. You have no idea where it went.
It's probably best that we just sit still and be aware going forward that maybe something is watching us.
Something was definitely watching us, but we need to be doubly vigilant tonight.
Yeah, also, how about we just have 2 watches at all times?
No one will get any sleep if we have 2 watches at all times.
How long are watches?
4 hours generally.
Yeah, so we have 2 people up for the first 4 hours and 2 people up for the second 4 hours.
And you get 4 hours of sleep.
And do we get all of our spells back if we do that?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay. I will take first watch then. With
A long rest
whoever
is not necessarily like you have to sleep. You just have to not be doing strenuous activity.
else. Of course, of course.
I mean,
Alright, well-
for like the night, you need to sleep at least some, but
To be honest, nothing is really strenuous activity for one such as I.
Oh boy.
okay. So, Uruk's taking first watch, and who else? Kelsier?
Yeah, I'll take it with him.
Okay.
Night.
Before we sleep, I want to do. I have that ring of spell holding, so like I want to use up my spell slots to populate that thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
So you can put up to 5 levels worth of spells in there. So like if you do a 2nd level spell, it takes 2 levels, just obviously.
So and if I can use a spell and cast it. I can use a level 1 spell and cast it as a 2nd level.
Yes. And it'll take 2 levels.
Yes. So I want to do because I have to keep track of like my spell slots anyways right now. So I'm gonna cast Bane at 2nd level.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 1st level.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Hold Person, which is a 2nd level spell.
All right. Cool. Can you like make a note of that somewhere?
Yeah.
Like on your
I will.
on your 2nd page probably of your character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right. As you guys are settling in for the night, all of a sudden, out of the forest, you see a figure step out of the darkness behind a tree, and she says, "Prepare for trouble." And from another tree, another figure steps out and says, "And make it double.
That's not James.
To free the
Such
world of
rocket?
mimetic sanctions. To unite all people within our nation. To denounce the evils of order and law. To end the oppression our leader foresaw. Gemma, Jace, Team
Such
410,
rap battle.
blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight." And they both like
Then
pose
fight it is.
dramatically. They both pose dramatically, like pointing at you guys.
I'm
You see
asleep
the-
right now, so.
You see now you guys are like just getting ready for bed. You're not asleep yet.
Oh, okay.
You see the cat that you saw earlier like slink out of the woods and curl around the girl's feet and hiss at you.
Well,
And the girl, her name is Gemma. And you recognize these two. You've seen them before at the mimetic lab, and the girl is
oh, it's the
raisin
song
haired with
girl?
a pink streak of hair down her right side, and she's got like a white jacket and white slacks and a black undershirt. The guy is similarly dressed, but he's bald, has a purple tattoo, like tribal tattoo on the side of his head, and he's got a gigantic freaking axe, like just kind of slung across his shoulder. He's holding it with one hand and has like his fist out, his other hand, his fist out towards you guys. And they both have green 4-leaf clovers on their shoulder. The woman looks at Zen Master and says, "I think you have something that belongs to us, sweetie."
Oh, very, such mistaken. Very mine.
Jace laughs and says, "I see you've already run into some problems. But no, that is in fact ours. And you're gonna give it back."
Why don't you come and take it from us then?
Does anyone know who these jokers are?
look like a bunch of losers to me.
These are the people that were at the lab that showed up at the last minute after we beat Harambe.
And roll a 1d4.
All of us?
Nope.
Me.
Zen.
I wasn't in character.
Then you can't say things like that.
I'm just trying
24 it
to.
is.
This was like
'cause
2 months ago that we did this. So I'm just trying to.
I
help
understand.
people
I know. I'm just saying you got to be specific about what's in character and what's out of character. You're in character right now, and so, like Kelsier asked that question, not Mark.
Whoops.
So,
It's okay. I'm
2.
We'll let it go this time, but
He has rolled a 2.
you're in character. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so take 2 points of damage.
Alright, well, are we
So- so
rolling
like
initiation?
A shock comes out of the spear and just like you kind of jump a little bit. I don't know. They're waiting for you to give. You know, Jace is kind of sitting there. He's got like his arms out. He's like, "Give me the spear, kid."
I take out my hammer and point it towards Jason and say, "You first."
You first give him the spear?
No, you will be the
First
first
what?
victim. And I roll initiative.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, alright, that's
Sorry.
I
happening.
could just start.
I say just give him the spear, whatever.
It's cursed. Can he even leave it behind?
Yeah, no, he actually can't give him the spear. You'd have to make like a will save.
Wow, I
to do
actually
so.
got a decent initiative roll.
Oh, good for you.
You guys
for the-
didn't do it right.
Oh, sorry. I'll do it right the second time because I
did
rolled
it right,
twice.
'cause I know how
What
to
did we
play
not
this
do
game.
right?
Click on your token and click the initiative button in the upper left.
Oh. It's gonna be a
That was
crappy
such a
roll.
good roll, though. You gotta
I'll give
come
you
on.
the 17 and the 19. It's okay. Just go ahead and roll again.
I did the proper way. Which is only
Alright.
10.
Yeah, I'll give you the 17. It's okay. And then
Okay.
Kelsier gets a 19. You. Okay, and Uran gets a 15. Let's do the ordering. Oops, that's wrong. All right,
Woot.
Zenmaster, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, this is before the rest, so I've expended all my spell slots, but I have the spells in the thing.
The ring, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Hold Person on this guy.
On
What's his
Jace?
name? Jace.
Okay. Yeah. What does he do? What save? Wisdom
spell
saving throw.
13.
All right. DC's 13. You said?
Mm-hmm.
He makes. So
So nothing
uh,
happens.
you see like this kind of yellowish glow start to constrict around him, and he just kind of is like, "Ugh!" and breaks free and shrugs it off. Yeah.
Okay. And the movement aspect of it, we're not really doing.
Yeah. Just tell me what you're gonna do. And we'll just keep it in our heads. It's fine. You know, if you're gonna run towards somebody or run away from them or whatever.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna I don't know if I want to actually run anywhere or if I want to just like get into a defensive stance.
Okay. Cool. Next up, Jace's turn. He's gonna run at you and attack. So he kind of screams, "Rah!" Goes into a rage, and he's going to run at you and attack with his gigantic axe. So first attack. Oh, actually, let me do this a different way. Never mind. So he runs. His first attack is a 17. Does that hit? Yeah, that hits,
yeah,
right?
15 AC.
Cool. And and does 15 damage to you.
Ugh.
And then second attack is
Wait, he has
14.
2 attacks?
Yep.
Okay, his second misses.
So he swings down and, you know, swings right into your shoulder, lands with this gigantic axe, and it, like, you know, comes down deep. He pulls it out and swings it at you again. You kind of
Was
dodge
it
out of the way.
15 points of damage, or how many? What did you
Yeah,
say?
yeah, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And he sees the blood and he roars. "Ah!" All right, Kelsey, you're up.
All right, I don't remember if I have spell slots available. I know I
Why
used
does,
Hunter's Mark earlier, but I think that's it.
Yeah, I think you have 1 spell slot.
I use Hunter's Mark again on him.
Okay.
On Jace.
All right.
And then I will attack with my longbow.
Cool. Go for it. 17 hits. 2 damage. And then add your Hunter's Mark's damage.
How do I do that again?
Just roll a 1d6.
Extra d6.
Cool. So 10 points damage. All right. Arrow sticks into, you know, his thigh, and he's like, "Ah, yes!" And he pulls it out.
Wow, someone's angry.
It's good looking freak.
And then I'm gonna like move to a slightly safer area.
Okay. You're just gonna back up.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. Cool. Ulron's up.
Laurent's gonna run up next to Zen Master.
Okay.
Which gives him what is
Attack
it?
tactics. Yeah.
Attack tactics. Yeah.
Wait, what about Paladin's at a 10 initiative, or does he get 17 or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Didn't you
Paladin
roll,
was supposed to be at 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. I thought I changed it.
That's
My
good, because I scream out, many pain, need very heals.
So that is
All
it my
right,
turn
so-
now.
Yeah, it's Paladin.
You also
Paladin's
scream
up.
out hint,
All right.
hint.
I move here and
You remember, we're not doing the movement at the tokens. Just say what you're doing.
oh, okay.
I mean,
I move over to Zen Master because I recognize that he's in pain and that he's a big baby, and I'm gonna use my last spell slot to do Cure Wounds on him.
okay.
So it does that, I guess.
Did you cast it as a 2nd level spell?
Oh, I have that.
I think you can only cast it as a 1st level, right?
I did 1st level. Like it says, cast at what level? I just selected 1.
Okay.
But it says that's interesting. It does say 1d8 plus 2 healing, so I can just do that manually if this is a problem.
No, it's okay. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
It's Cure Wounds, right?
Yes.
How does this work?
Good
1d8
question.
plus your.
Plus spellcasting
Yeah, I
ability
think
modifier?
I think it's just the first one. So you heal for 5 points.
Plus 2?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Plus 2.
Yeah,
is
'cause it rolled
ability
it.
modifier.
It rolled a 3, so
So I just
Yeah,
healed for
so-
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's it.
Cool. I just closed the turn order. Why did I do that? All right. Ulron's up now.
alright, so Laurent runs up next to Zen Master and does bite with advantage. So I
Go
do
ahead
it
and roll
twice,
again.
right?
In case you crit.
In case you crit, yeah. Okay. Roll damage on Jace, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just-
18 hits, so go for it. All right. 8 damage. Ulron bites into him, and Jason's
same
just
leg.
like, ha 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 ha.
It's
And
him on the
he-
same
he-
leg.
He shrugs it off. It's barely even anything to him. And let's see. I guess he needs to make a strength save as well. So he's gonna do that, and he rolls a 12, so he makes that.
Barely.
Just barely. So he's still up. Okay. What's next? Anything else?
I don't think
Nope.
so.
Okay. The cat kind of jumps out towards where Zen Master is and like faints at him and kind of makes you jump a little bit and runs away.
Oh, sorry, the cat did this?
Yeah,
Okay.
like just kind of faints at you and runs away. And that's the help action. Is the cat's gonna take the help action?
What does that
Next,
Yeah, what is that?
it gives the cat is helping Jace, and so Jace is gonna have advantage on his next attack.
do? Oh.
Okay. Gemma's attack against Zen Master. Gemma is up next, so she steps forward and says, "You boys are making a big mistake," and she casts Hunger of Hadar. And so this is, I'll just go ahead and I'll link this one so you can see it.
Uh-oh.
So there's kind of behind where y'all are, like behind the campfire, this portal opens up, this black glowing sphere of energy that's like seems to be sucking in everything around it, and it starts growing and growing, and it grows to engulf all of you. This huge 20-foot radius sphere of blackness kind of just grows out of the forest floor, and you see tentacles start to like rise up from the ground and begin to slap and slurp, and you guys feel yourself like kind of being pulled into it, and basically everything around you is now difficult terrain, and at the beginning of your turn, if you're in the area, you're going to take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, where's
And if
the
you
area?
end your turn in it, you take an additional 2d6 acid damage. Cool. So that's her turn. She laughs maniacally.
Okay, so where are we in? Are we all in this right now?
Yeah, it
all in
expanded
it.
to.
It's basically like centered exactly behind you, so that your line of people next to Zen Master is right on the edge of it. So like Kelsier is like right in the middle of it, and so is Paladin right now.
Yeah.
That's like right there.
I don't know how to delete the shape that I just drew.
Well, Paladin's actually next to Zen Master.
Oh yeah, you moved up. Okay, that's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
I guess let's just go ahead and move it.
Yeah,
Eric has not moved, so you're kind of like you're on the edge of it as well. But it's basically
So I will hit damage. Take damage at the beginning of my turn.
yes, it's basically like right here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So Eric, it's your turn.
Okay.
So you're gonna take 9 damage.
Okay. Fine. If you're going to play that way, I'll take you first. I switched over to my great sword and charge at her, and I guess the cat's no longer with her, right? The cat ran
Yeah,
away.
the cat's like, you don't know where it is. It's kind of just
Okay.
gone off into the bushes or something.
I do it. I attack her with my great sword. Mighty swing.
Okay, go ahead and attack.
Okay.
$12 misses.
And then as my bonus action, I use second wind, which gives me.
You mean action surge or second wind? Because
Second wind.
aren't you at full health?
No, I just took how much
took
Oh
damage?
yeah, you just took 12. Yeah, you just took
And was that
9
33 to
damage.
start with? Apparently, I don't.
Well, we just had
so-
another battle, so.
Yeah, so I took 9 damage. So I'm gonna use my second wind, which is a 1d10. I don't think I have a link to click it, so I'll just roll the damage or the die here.
Okay.
So d10 plus my fighter level. So it's 7.
No. 3 plus 4, yeah, 7. Cool. So you
So-
go for 7.
Yeah, so I'm at
So-
31.
Your health is 31 right now?
Yes.
Okay. It just wasn't showing up on the token correctly. Cool. Cool. Sweet. Zen Master, you're up. As the round begins or whatever, you guys all kind of notice the fire. Despite this like sphere of blackness that's currently the sphere of blackness that's currently engulfing it, the fire kind of begins to grow and pulse and just kind of shoot up randomly, flames like out into the air way higher than it should, with the fuel that you guys have given it.
Uh-oh.
Hope that's a good thing and not a bad thing.
Well, I can't see how it would be.
Well, I guess I do the damage, right? 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Just noting that this can
Yeah.
kill me before we roll.
Okay, you take 3 damage.
Alright. I can't move away. Well, I can move to the other side of, like, over here.
Yeah, so you can like circle around Jace,
Yeah.
and not provoke an attack of opportunity.
So, okay. Because I gotta get out of that thing.
Yeah.
Can
He's like right there, but you
Does-
can just like circle around him.
I use an EXE in the middle of battle?
Yeah.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
Okay. Well, I guess that's my turn. Just gonna EXE back up.
With your
Which-
healing EXE?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that
Um,
full health or I don't know how that one works actually.
It's a minor healing potion.
No, there's a dice to
essentially.
it.
Yeah, there's dice to
Okay.
it.
Well, let me look. Minor healing.
It's a
It-
one-time use or what?
It's 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, it's one time use and then it's gone.
Okay. Give me a second.
So just roll 2d4 plus 2. Cool. So heal up for 7 more.
Oh man. Okay.
What is your health at right now?
16.
16? Cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
I preemptively thought it healed me for more than it did.
Do you want to use your bonus action? You have you can do Bardic Inspiration.
I have no more Bardic Inspiration left.
Oh, did you use it all? Neat. Okay, cool. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
I used it in the last battle, various things.
Alright.
Including giving
Cool.
one to friggin' Travis, who then self-destructed without using it.
I will say, for the purposes of that you can have your one you can have one charge of Bardic Inspiration back because he didn't use it and he died.
Okay.
You know, his self-sacrifice was inspiring to you to give you back your Bardic Inspiration.
There
Okay.
you go.
And remind me, did we... I keep forgetting about the, like, actual inspiration, not Bardic Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? Is that advantage, or is it the same thing basically as Bardic Inspiration?
No, you get to re-roll 1 dice with it.
Okay.
You,
Alright.
Do you still have inspiration? You
I-
haven't used it? I thought.
I think so. I don't remember if I used it last time or not.
Okay, we'll just say you have it. That's fine. Cool. Do you want to use your bonus action that I'm giving you?
No, because I'm gonna save it to potentially use it as a reaction.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, Jace takes a look at the growing sphere of energy and laughs and says, "Ha ha ha! Nice one, Gemma." And then he turns around and he swings his axe at you again, twice.
At me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there.
I'm gonna go down. Like, there's just no way I'm surviving this fight.
First one's an 11.
No.
Okay, so he swings, smashes down into the ground, and he's just like full-on psychopath right now. He's laughing maniacally while he's doing this. Second axe swing comes around, and another 11. So he just is like swinging wildly. But this one he's going to use the help. So he's got advantage on it actually.
Okay.
So he's gonna one more. Yes, there we go. He
Wait,
rolls a
what'd you get?
24 this time.
A 24?
24?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You
yeah.
gonna,
that
you gonna
hits.
cutting words it?
Heck no. I can only subtract d6 from it. Can't even get it down to in the realm of possibility. By the way, it's not called cutting words. It's called Ninja Edit.
Oh, whatever. So he comes around. He does 12 damage to you.
Good lord. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna die.
No, you need to run.
I can't run, then I get attacked again.
Does that include my... Oh, that doesn't include his rage. Crap. He does 14 damage, sorry. Not 12.
Okay, so
He does more.
2 additional damage.
So
Yeah.
someone's down to what, like 2 health or something?
Exactly.
Cool. So he's laughing maniacally, and he's happy to see you just about going down. Kelsey, you're up. You're in the middle of the Hunger of Hadar, so you're going to take 2d6 damage.
Sorry, I did it wrong the first time, so I'm rolling them separately.
So you take 8 damage.
What?
You take 8 damage.
Because you're in the circle.
Oh, I rolled. I didn't see that you were rolling too.
Yeah, no, I did it.
Okay.
It's okay.
I was like, I rolled 6 damage.
So,
alright.
so you're
Let
at
me...
20 health, yeah?
Okay, you did it for me. Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna move here, out of it.
You can't.
I can. I ignore difficult terrain.
Oh, seriously? That's so nice. Okay,
Dang.
cool. You move to the outside edge. You're good.
Boy.
And then, shoot, I need to check with this spell. I don't have any more spell slots. I don't remember.
I think you have one. I think you have one spell slot.
I'm
You
just
have 3
checking
total,
what this
right?
does again.
I have 3 total. I have 1 left, but
I have
Okay,
0
I don't
left.
need that right now.
Oh no, you did use 2 last time because you used a Hunter Mark and a Zephyr. So how many spell slots do you have total?
3. So I just used my
Okay.
second hunter's mark, so I'm done
Yeah,
with
so you're
spells.
out of spells. Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack Jace.
Okay. Okay, 14 hits.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that hits. Okay, cool. Go for it.
And then I add my hunter's mark.
Mhm.
6. That sucks.
Cool.
8
So the
damage.
So do I have
Another-
any options for bonus actions?
do you have options or bonus actions? I mean, it's basically if you have any spells that you can
Oh, okay.
cast for a ranger at least.
I'm done.
Cool. So
Okay.
he another arrow sticks in, like in his foot, and he just kind of like ignores it. He's like raging maniacally, so like he just doesn't even notice the arrow like sticking out of his foot, but it's there, and it did damage to him.
Okay. I don't believe you. I feel like he's actually invulnerable.
He has
Cool.
damage reduction potentially.
All right.
I mean, he's a barbarian, so if you know what a barbarian does.
I don't.
Yes.
All right, Paladin, you're up.
Is it possible for me to like run at Zen Master and like throw him into the bushes?
I feel like that would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Well,
But against
avoid that. That's the
Polly.
thing. Yeah, I would be
So-
in the
so-
there
Um,
because he needs to run. Is the thing.
what you need to do is you need to use your fighting style protection.
How? Where? When?
Basically, every time he gets attacked, you need to use fighting style protection.
Is that
What
a
it does is
reaction?
no,
Yeah, how
it's
does that
just a
work?
feature. It's just a thing you do. It's
Mm.
awesome.
It's a reaction.
And he's been not doing it this entire time.
Is it a reaction? I
shitty
think
thing.
it's just a thing.
I mean, on this paper
Terrible.
here, it says.
Oh, it says it's a reaction.
reaction.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. So use your fighting. So what you can do is you can throw him, and you can use your fighting style reaction or fighting style protection at the same time if you
All
want.
right. Yeah, walk me through this. So
So you're just gonna run
Move.
towards Zen, throw him out of the way,
get out of here, dude.
and this is gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from Jace.
Okay.
and Jace, and then you're going to use your fighting style protection
How do I do
to
that part?
impose.
Tell me what fighting style
Impose
protection
disadvantage.
does. Oh, it
I
gives
think
disadvantage? Sorry. go
Wes, you read it out. What does it do? It's on the second
not
page of yours.
On the
Sheet.
core?
It's on the second page of your paper handout. I don't know if it should be on your regular character sheet too, but I don't know where it
One
is.
second. I am not seeing it. Protection fighting style?
Yeah.
As a reaction, I can give disadvantage on an attack made versus someone within 5 feet of me. I need to be wielding a shield and be able to see the attacker to do this. So that's
Yep.
exactly what I want to do.
So disadvantage.
So,
Yeah.
okay. So
And
he
it's a
attacks
single
me now,
attack,
I guess.
not a double attack.
Yeah. So Jace is going to.
It's attack of opportunity against me, right?
Yes. Yes.
But it's at disadvantage and it's a single attack. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. So he rolls twice.
I'm scared.
And it's a 20.
So the first one's a 20.
That's the low. Yeah.
The low is
wanna-
a 20.
Yeah. You can use your cutting words. The high was a 26.
I
What
have
the
to.
frick?
I can subtract a D6 from the check, but
We'd have to roll 5.
I have to roll a 5 or a 6, so I get a 1/3 chance of not being knocked unconscious. I guess that's worth it. Sure. All right. Here goes nothing. Digital dice.
Ew, what is that sound?
That's me giving
He's
luck to the
rolling his
dice.
dice.
All right. He connects with his axe and does 16 points of damage to you.
All right.
So you go down. You're down.
Yeah. Whoops.
Down
You're
good.
at 0. So as Polly runs out and grabs you and starts to throw you into the bushes, Jace is just like, his eyes grow wide and he's like, "This is my chance!" And he swings and he catches your side as you get thrown out. So you get thrown out into the bushes and like immediately just go down.
Great.
So you're at 0 health. You're not at -14.
Okay.
And on your turn, you're gonna have to start making death saving throws.
Yikes.
Okay.
Is that my turn then?
So that's your turn. Your action was throwing him out of the way.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any bonus actions.
I don't think so. I have no more spells either.
Okay, cool. Ulron's up. He's gonna take 2d6 damage.
Tell me how much.
He takes 6 damage.
Okay. I don't know how to edit his hit points.
You can just click on the token for him, I think, and like there's a green circle above it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you can just
so
click
he
on
is-
that and type -6.
Oh, type -6.
Enter, yeah, and that'll do
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Cool.
cool.
Alright. Uleron runs. I want to be. What constitutes next to Polly and out of the circle?
Yeah, you can do that. It's fine.
Behind.
Like
It
here?
doesn't matter. Yeah,
Is
sure.
that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're being really rough with the tactical layout, remember? So.
Right. Alright, so I'm gonna bite again.
Okay.
With advantage. There's that.
okay. Attack.
And then one
Go
more.
again. Neither one hits.
Wow.
So the attack actually does connect, but like it doesn't even break skin. Like it just kind of bruises him. He's just like flexing his muscles as he can. He's like reveling in the bloodshed that he's causing.
Okay.
That's Ulron's turn. Gemma is up. She is going to. She's very dismayed that Eric's all up in her junk. She's going to cast an Eldritch Blast at him. So she like holds up a fist, and like this green energy starts to kind of glow around it, and she
Freaking warlocks.
grabs it with her other fist and like, Kamehamehas it at you. And let's see. we'll just do this publicly. Why not? 16. Does that hit? Nope.
Does that hit? Like armor-wise?
Yeah, it's an attack. It's an
Oh,
attack roll.
yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Okay, so the Eldritch Blast just like, ping, and bounces off your armor and shoots off into the night.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, it doesn't.
What? She casts a spell and I'm right in front of her.
Yeah, that's a feature. That's the spell sniper
Eldritch
feature or
Blast.
something. Like that's a no.
Okay.
It's a feat to be able to get an attack of opportunity on a spell cast.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my bad.
No, I can look up the name of it if you want, but
It's fine. I'll trust you.
okay. So she curses under her breath and says, "Damn Google Knights," and she is going to. Yeah, that's all she's gonna do. Okay. Eric, it is your turn.
I take another great swing at her with my blade.
Oh, wait. Nope. I'm sorry. It's gonna be your turn in a second. As the Eldritch Blast hits you, you hear, or you feel the Pokeball in your bag kind of rattle. So you need to make you feel it rattle. That's all I'm gonna say. And give me a second.
What's gonna happen? I was just hoping it would be later.
And oh man, the ball like pops out of your bag or wherever it is, and just explodes open. And give me a second.
What crappy.
Next to you appears the thug from the earlier battle, and he is breathing heavy and gasping for breath, and like, finally got out of there. And he looks up and he sees Gemma and he sees Chase. He says, "Gemma, Chase, they killed Never. Ah!" And that's what he does. Now it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, that actually is better. Thank you. I go ahead and use my green flame blade on Gemma.
Okay, cool. Do your attack.
Does that do it? I clicked on no. That
Yeah,
doesn't
just
do
do
it.
an attack. Just do it.
Okay.
I think you can click on that green flame blade text and it'll.
Nah, it won't work for that. Okay, 26 hits.
Okay. So
Do your damage.
Sorry. And then
Do the sword
I'm
damage
gonna-
first. Yeah.
That's sword damage. I'm gonna reroll the one.
Okay.
Did I reroll?
Just do a roll 1d6.
Yep.
Bummer.
Stuck with that. So 10.
Yep. So
10 damage.
10 damage to her, and then that's an extra. What is it to the other guy?
Your spellcasting
28.
modifier. No, it's your spellcasting modifier. So what's your
Okay.
intellect bonus?
Gotcha. Spellcasting modifier is 2, I guess.
Okay, so he takes 2 damage. So you come down on Gemma. She
Wait, sorry. Spell tech. Oh yeah, just intelligence. Yeah, never mind. My
so
bad.
she kind of jumps back, but like it still connects and comes down across her chest a little bit. And the green flame flickers from your blade and jumps up onto the thug next to her, and he's like, fire! What is this burning hell? What a horrible day!
Yeah, he has had a pretty bad day.
You killed my boss. You set me on fire. Ah!
Practically suffocated you as well.
Yeah.
All right, Zen Master is down. You need to make a death saving throw, so you're just gonna roll a d20.
Can I just click death save here? Does
Yeah,
that work?
you can do that.
He was at low health, wasn't he?
Good. You make your first one.
Yay!
You almost just popped right back up.
So what do I... Okay. So I just
So-
click success or whatever?
Yeah, you click one success, and that's your turn.
Okay.
By the way, the guy that popped out, he's pretty ragged, right? Because he's still damaged
No,
from
he
before.
is like bleeding and
Okay.
breathing heavy, and like he is about to drop.
Okay.
Is the turn order the same? When is this guy's turn? Oh, I see.
I've got him in the turn order.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, as okay, third round. Oh, so as freaking Zen Master, whoever this guy is. Oh, Gemma also on her turn, like she just dropped the Hunger of Hadar. I forgot about that. Sorry.
So it's no longer.
So,
Because it was
so
a
the sphere.
concentration.
Yeah. Well, nobody was in it anymore either, so like there's no point to it. So the sphere just kind of like is growing, and you hear like these otherworldly laughs, and then all of a sudden it just kind of and collapses in on itself and disappears. Once Gemma sees like nobody's still in it.
The otherworldly laughs are like really deep, and then it get like the smaller it gets, the higher they get. Or it's like whoa.
Yes, that's perfect. Let me. How do I delete this circle? Okay, cool. So as Zen Master is over lying on the ground, bleeding out slowly, but not that much. The fire is still growing. It's still growing, and it begins to take a shape, and it begins to take on the shape of a giant animal of some sort. You see like a head of like maybe a wolf or a dog kind of poke out of it, and you see legs.
It's the
and all of a
Doge.
sudden, it solidifies into this gigantic wolf dog thing with like this flowing mane and fiery tendrils going out of it, and it solidifies, and you see like these giant paws just stomp down on the ground.
I'd say we just hit the brick wall, if you know what I mean.
And he looks around and thankfully does not see Zen Master, because you're like in the bushes behind the tent, but starts sniffing and growling. And let's see.
Why did this all have to happen before we took any rest at all?
So I said we should have just gone to sleep.
I mean, that's what we were doing.
Too late.
All right,
Yeah.
it's Jace's turn. Jace turns around. He looks at Polly and says, "You won't be able to save your friends." And he's going to attack Polly.
Nerd.
So he comes.
Okay, go ahead.
He's even more out of control than before. So he is going to make reckless attacks. And so he has advantage on his attacks now.
Ooh.
Wait, reckless
I feel
just
like
means
reckless
sounds
attacks
like
would be
opposite.
negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what reckless means is he gets advantage on his attacks, but attacks against him also have advantage.
Mm.
So his first swing comes down and misses. 13.
Yeah.
So he comes down and swings at you, and it just kind of bounces off your shield. By the way, you do have a bonus action. Or, no, you have an action. Never mind. You can use your shield as an action. I forgot. I thought it was a bonus action, but it's not. Never mind. Anyways.
Yeah, it's an action.
He swings down his first attack. It bounces off your shield. He comes back around. He, spins around. He's reveling in this, and he is very excited about what's going on. So he spins around, does this, fancy second attack, and has a 25. 25 hits, yeah?
I have 19 AC. I had a question. How does my shield play into that, if at all?
Well, it gives you +3 AC already, so it's part of that 19.
Okay. Then yeah, I just had 19.
Yeah. So 25 hits, and he actually connects a bit and does 8 damage.
Okay. 35. Got it.
Cool. Yeah. So Kelsier, yep.
All right, I'm going to use my Javelin of Lightning.
So you can only use it once per day with the lightning effect. You can still throw it as a regular. Yeah. This is part of the description of it. You used it earlier in the day.
Yeah, we're all depleted, basically.
I thought I had renewed it or something. All right,
it renews at the beginning of at the dawn of the day.
Arrow at what's his name?
Okay.
Which one's
21
what's his
hits.
name?
Jace.
I assume Jace, yeah. 21 hits. Jace.
I guess I should have rolled another one to see if I got crit, but
do you have advantage?
Yeah, because I have Hunter's Mark on him, and he's
Nope.
disadvantaged on his.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll again. Roll again. Yeah, he has disadvantage.
Wait, I don't have Hunter's Mark on him anymore?
I mean, you do, but Hunter's Mark doesn't do anything for your attack roll. It's for your damage roll. Do another attack. Okay, you hit 22, not a crit. So
so we'll do the 10.
Yeah, do the 10, and then do your Hunter's Mark damage as well. All right, 16. Cool.
Nice.
This one, he notices this one. He, he's turned around, he's facing Polly, and it sticks him right in the back, and he kind of arches his back and says, "Ah!"
Super angry.
He didn't like that.
Cool. Paladin, you're up.
All right, I'm going to attack with my longsword.
Okay. Ooh, you crit.
I just click it to do the damage or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I do again, though, because I have advantage.
No, it already does that. That's why it's 10 and not 2.
So what does the crit do?
At crit, you just double the dice that you roll with your attack. You don't have any spell slots, huh?
Nope, I'm empty.
Okay. 10 damage. Cool. So he's arching his back from the attack, the arrow sticking in his back, and you come down across his front with your sword and get like a really good slice across his chest. Cool. He is starting to look pretty raggled. He is bleeding from a lot of places. Has an arrow out of his foot and his back. He's got this big gash across his chest. Cool.
Have an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, Ulan's gonna bite him.
Ulan crits as well. Sweet.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, that's a lot. 15.
15, and he has to make a strength saving roll.
Okay.
Assuming he survived the 15 damage.
He rolls an 11, so he makes.
Dang it, ties make.
So he is still standing, but there's a giant gash out of his leg now, like where Ulan took a chunk out of him.
Yeah.
Okay. The thug next to Iraq looks up and says, "You have ruined everything!" And he's going to attack Iraq.
He's so dramatic.
He's going to attack twice with his greatsword. First one's a 14, misses. Second one's a 21.
I use my remaining spell slot to shield.
Okay.
Which means it doesn't hit.
Okay, cool. So he swings at you once. You kind of dodge out of the way. He swings at you a second time, and you're shimmering. What does your shield look like?
It's a translucent blue that comes up over my left arm as I raise it to block the attack.
Cool. The sparks fly, bounces off. The attack does nothing. He is frustrated. Says, "Ah!" Gemma is going to take a look at that dog and say, "Oh shit, they actually did it." And she's gonna run.
Bye.
So she takes off into the woods.
I attack her as she
actually
takes off.
no. Sorry, she does not run. She uses Misty Step. She disappears in a puff of smoke and reappears about 30 feet away in the woods and then runs. And she's gone.
Probably not a good sign.
The dog turns towards everybody, turns towards the party, and roars. Roar! And he is going to he's going to charge towards Arok, and he's going to unleash everything on him. So he's going to swipe at you with his claws, and he's going to try and take a bite at you. So he swipes with his claws. Does 26 hits? Yeah?
Yeah, 26 hits.
And you take 11 slashing damage and 3 fire damage. from his claws. So he swipes at you, and you know, kind of there's like his claws are like metallic and heated and in glowing red. Okay, and then he bites at you. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay, so he bites at you, and you kind of like, I don't know, swipe his mouth out of the way. Boink.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to manage everything. Figure out what needs to happen. Okay, cool. That's all he does. Arok, it is your turn.
I go for the what's his name with the thug again.
Okay.
With my green flame. Will my green flame blade also hit?
Yeah, it'll hit the
yeah.
thug.
So I use that green flame blade on the thug.
Okay, cool. Make an attack. Where is his AC? Okay, that hits. 2 damage. Cool. How do you
I'm
want
gonna
to
re-roll the 2?
No, you
Or
kill
I
him.
don't need. Okay. It's I take my sword, I feint upwards, and then just like slice through his stomach.
Cool. He is like, why? And he falls over. And then the what kind of damage is it? Fire damage?
Yep.
The green flame blade, like the green flame jumps to him, and he's made of fire.
Yeah, he's fire type.
Thought I'd try.
So the flame like flickers on his body for a second and then just disappears. Okay, Zen Master, is time for your second saving throw.
Come on.
All right, you make your second throw, second success.
So I have to get
You're
3
still
in a
not
row?
dead. Yeah, you have to get 3. Not in a
Oh my
row. You
gosh.
just have to get 3
Or just 3?
Out of how many?
out of 5. 3 out of 5.
Oh.
I mean, if he
Alright.
gets 3 fails first, he dies. If he gets 3 successes, he stabilizes. If he rolls a 20, he stands back up.
Cool.
Okay, Jace looks at the dog, and he is like ecstatic. He's like, "They did it! Yes!" And then he kind of like his face falls, and he's like, "Oh shit, they did it!" And he pulls a potion out of the, or not a potion. He pulls an EXE out of his back pocket and like plugs it in, and he just disappears. He turns invisible, and he runs as well. So you guys like hear him crashing through the bushes, and you'll get an attack of opportunity, Polly and Uleron,
All right.
with disadvantage because he's invisible.
So attack.
Wait, does my advantage neutralize?
Why do you have advantage?
'Cause
Pack
I'm next
tactics.
to Polly.
Yeah. So you'll just do a regular attack. So one more roll, Polly.
Oh, sorry. Attack roll, you
Or,
mean?
attack roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you miss. You swing wildly at the air, but you hit nothing. Uleron.
Well, I missed it.
11 also misses. Cool. So he's gone.
Bye.
He runs away. The cat's long gone too. And you guys are just left with this gigantic fiery wolf. Kelsier, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move a little bit further away from this guy. Just because I don't want to be right next to him.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna attack the longbow.
Go for it. 17 does hit. Yes.
Okay.
Um, 6 damage. Okay. And yeah, we'll do that. The arrow sticks in him. He, hits him right in the butt. He turns around. He glares at you. He's going to take a legendary action.
What?
and cast his overheat spell attack. And let me.
What does that
Overheat.
mean?
It lowers his special attack after he uses it.
Yes, exactly. No, it doesn't actually do that in this one, but let me make this public so you can see what it does. So he's gonna do this.
What kind of enemy is he?
He is a. What is he? He's a beast. Yeah.
Okay, I get +2 bonus damage.
Okay,
Beast,
cool.
really?
Yeah. So it's 8 damage instead of 6.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a beast. Okay, yeah, he is a beast.
What?
I don't get it. What's so funny?
Later.
You'll see. I'm sure you'll see. Okay, so anyways, he's gonna cast his overheat on you. He's gonna glare at you. You gotta make a Constitution saving throw, Kelsier.
Okay.
So you feel like this burning sensation deep in your stomach, and you start to like, kind of. You feel this pain welling up inside you, and it
I'm
kind of
gonna catch on
erupts
fire.
into this searing pain, and you take 13 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Okay. Alright.
All right, Paladin, your turn.
Oh boy. Guess I'll walk over to this Arcanine and try to attack him.
You should remember about your shield, dude. I'm just gonna give you this one for free.
Yeah, but the shield is only if he attacks, and it says 3 turns. So that's just how do I 3 turns of my own turns or 3 turns
No, like
overall?
3 rounds. Like 3 rounds. The next 3 rounds, if he attacks you,
Is there not a
it'll do
difference
damage
between
to him.
turns and rounds then?
Okay, a round is everybody takes 1 turn. So if it says 3 turns, that means
It
your
says 3
turn.
turns.
Yeah, it means your
Okay.
turn. So for the next 3 times, it basically means the next 3 rounds. If he attacks you, you can take your reaction to do damage. You also have your great style or your fighting style protection. That's another reaction. So remember that.
Might be helpful.
Okay, then I'll use the shield as my action. How do I do that through Roll20?
You just tell me that you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
What's your? So
I'm gonna
like,
choose cold.
Okay, and what does it look like when you use the shield? You can decide what this is.
So I hold up my shield and it starts to glow, and like a cold kind of mist sort of emanates off of it, like a dry ice kind of thing around me, and I just sit there and hold it up.
Cool. Uleron, you're up.
Alright, yeah, I guess Uleron's gonna move up there too and bite him.
Okay. Make an attack.
I feel like Uleron's gonna die.
Crit.
Boom. Crit.
Do it. 2 damage.
I'm getting there.
Sweet. 15 damage.
15.
Uleron takes a big chunk out of one of his legs.
Got a big old Arcanine.
The bigger dog turns and looks like glares at Uleron, but doesn't do anything.
They should be like dog friends, speak dog language.
Yeah, I don't think they get along.
Nope.
Okay, and I need to make a strength save,
Yeah.
and he makes
Well.
it. Cool.
No problem there.
The thug is dead. Avatar. It's the Avatar's turn. He's going to. He's going to attack everybody.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my goodness.
Whoa!
There's so many
What
dice.
the heck?
So he's going to attack Arak with his claws, and he's going to attack frick, what is your name?
Ollie? Calcier?
Polydon. Yeah, there we go. Holy cow.
Yeah.
He's going to attack Polydon with his bite. So he hits with his claws and does 10 slashing, 1 fire damage to a rock. And then a 19 is your AC, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
it
never
doesn't
remember if it...
ties don't hit.
No, ties do...
Well, then you
Armor
should
class
have.
0.
Your one guy got an 11 on my bite on a strength saving roll, which he needed.
That's like inverted. So it's the DC is what you're aiming to hit. So like if he rolls an 11 and the DC is 11, then he hit the target and succeeds. If the AC is 19 and he rolls a 19, then the attack succeeds, and it's a matter of like perspective of who is doing it.
Man, that's confusing. It should just be ties one way or another.
It is.
Well, they
it's
are, but-
ties.
No, I mean like
ties.
ties should just. It shouldn't matter. It should be ties win or ties lose.
No, it's a
general,
matter.
In my opinion,
It is. It's
I know what
always-
you're saying. I know what you're saying.
It is the
but
person who's taking the action.
It's still a
it-
switching
that
thing
tie
on
favors.
a tie. I know
No.
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Okay. So
So-
the attack hits. So he bites down on you. Are you gonna use your shield?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes how much damage? I don't remember.
Well, it says you have to miss for this to take effect.
Oh shoot, that's
That's
right.
why I was like not eager to use it.
Yeah, but it's still you have to use it in order to get the.
I mean, it's an
Potentially
exchange
the
of an
attack.
attack I could have done, but
Yeah.
it does
Yeah,
say
it's a risk. Yeah. But I
Right,
mean, you
so-
got 19 AC. It's
I do nothing.
okay. So he bites down on
How
you.
much
Um,
damage?
So you take 12 piercing and 1 fire damage.
Is that 13 total?
Yeah. So you take
Okay.
13 damage.
13.
And then
Fuck.
he grapples you. So he bites down on you and he holds on to you. And so you're restrained. Your speed is 0.
Ah!
Cool. Arak, you're up.
Can I make a disengage without provoking an attack of opportunity, or do I? Or can I? Is there any way I can move away from him without getting hit?
Yeah, disengage is a
Well,
action.
He's
Or
like
is-
got me
If
grappled,
he's
like
grappling
he's
him,
engaged, right?
do I need to?
Yeah. He should be
He
free
can
to.
he can still do an attack of opportunity with his claws. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to disengage and move away.
Okay. Anything else?
Thanks.
Switch over to my hammer. Ready my hammer to use it next time.
Okay, cool. Zen Master, you're up. Do your death saving throw.
He's about to be
Okay.
back.
Well, let's
No,
see.
he's about to be stabilized. Nope.
Oh, dang
That's
it.
a failure.
Wait. I can use my inspiration.
Not
Why?
on death saving throws.
Not on
why?
that saving
No.
throws?
Oh, no, your inspiration? Yes.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Can you give you more than whatever?
Come on.
It's inspiration. It's
Boom.
not.
Yeah!
All right. You are stabilized, but you're still at 0 hit points.
Okay.
So you're still unconscious, but like,
Not bleeding
Um,
out.
yeah. Theoretically, like, if somebody has a healing spell they could cast on you, you'd be fine. Or if there's like a healing potion, someone could like force feed it to you. I don't know if anybody has one though.
I don't.
I have
and I'd use one on myself already if I had it.
I have one and I have a cure wounds. But I don't have a. Well, no, it's in my ring, but yeah, I'm unconscious still, I guess.
Okay, cool. Kelsey, you're up.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Can I move to Zen Master and use his item on him?
Which item?
His healing EXE?
Yes, you can. You could probably ruffle through his bags.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here and rustle through his bags to get his EXE
Okay.
and use that on him.
All right, cool. 2d4 plus 2. So you heal him for 8 points of
You're
health.
doing it? Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
I did.
Cool. So Zen, you're back up. You've got 8 health.
Yeah.
And, like, so I get up.
And I tell him, hey, maybe you should try throwing that Doge staff over to the giant Doge.
I say, I take one look at the Doge, and I'm like, use the Pokeball.
You can't say that.
Much.
Yeah, you can't.
capture.
You can't say that.
Oh,
I'll let that go.
You
That's
can't
fine.
talk.
it's like impossible to say that in Doge speak.
Nah, that's fine. I'll let that go. It's good enough. Cool.
I feign not hearing him.
Well, yeah, I've just said it to Kelsier.
Okay.
As you stand up, the dog looks around and he notices you and he sees the spear and he bristles and roars and like starts going into a frenzy.
He wants to play fetch.
Paladin, you're up.
Aren't I like being attacked or something? Can I really do things?
You're you're restrained, so he's like holding on to you, but you can still do stuff.
I think my only option now is to attack.
Okay. No, first. Sorry. You can try to break the grapple, and it's a DC 14. And that's. I'm just gonna give it to you. Like, if you just roll a strength save or athletics, just roll an athletics skill check, and that's just gonna be like a thing you do. That's not your action.
Am I athletic
18.
enough?
Yeah, you are. So you break free of his bite. You just kind of pull his jaw apart and slip out from between his
Back to F up.
his teeth.
Like that.
Okay. Now what?
Hold up, let me think 1 second. I feel like we're not gonna kill him, we're just gonna find some gimmick that gets rid of him.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't have a Pokeball. I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay. Cool. Go for it.
Do you have any paladin smitey things?
I have no
he
more spell
doesn't.
slots. But I did yell out Pokeball, so maybe that sparks your memory.
12 does not hit, by the way.
I wanted to see how much anyways.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Alright, next turn.
You swing at him and like you connect, but you're just like a weak attack and it doesn't even like break the skin or anything. Cool. Ulron's up.
Yep.
Alright, Oleron's also going to attack.
And
Don't worry, I get to
completely
attack
misses.
again.
Oh.
What?
And then completely hits.
He dead.
Oh, that's awesome.
He dead.
Not even close.
So 10 damage.
Okay, so Ulron like lunges at him, and it looks like he's gonna miss. But then he kind of gets spooked, and the dog Doge gets spooked and kind of jumps right into his mouth, basically. Takes 10 damage, and is gonna make a strength save. And makes it. So he gets spooked and jumps up, but he does not fall over. Okay, Doge's turn. He is going to, seeing that it's just Ulron and Polly, he's going to turn and attack both of them.
Jeez, all the dice.
Some low D20s though.
Yeah. So the claws, he's going to rake his claws at Ulron.
It doesn't
And,
matter.
does 18 damage and takes him down.
Yeah, Oleron dies either way.
Ulron goes down. He doesn't die. He's at 0.
Remember the last time he died was because he failed a critical failed a saving throw on the first throw.
So
Yeah.
the Doge brings his claws around, like swipes real heavy at Ulron, like throws him up into the air. Ulron, lands with a thump and just goes down, doesn't come back up. And then he turns around, he bites at Polly, but Polly's shield. Yes, you're gonna use
It's
your shield.
cold. Well, I mean, I don't use it. You have to. My
It's
AC is
super
19,
effective.
I guess.
Yeah, so 17 doesn't hit. Yeah.
Yep. So I got my shield up with all the cool dry ice effect around it.
And so he bites down onto the shield and takes how much damage?
Hold up one sec. I can check. I think it's 1d6. Yeah, 1d6. Do I roll that or do you roll that?
Go ahead, roll it. Roll
Also-
just like slash.
Is it super effective because it's ice versus fire?
The ice, as he bites down onto the shield, the ice starts to kind of like emanate out from the shield and come, like form around his mouth before he like freaks out and kind of jumps back and just howls in anger and pain.
Mm.
And yes, it looks more effective than it should.
It looks more effective than it should. Not actually, but.
No. I mean, like it looks like it really did damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All right, Iraq, you're up.
I start spinning my hammer really fast and I throw it at him in a mighty, howl or growl or something.
Okay.
Some
Make
sort
an
of
attack.
grunt,
Pokeball though.
Whew. That hits. Roll damage. That sucks.
Yeah, I can't re-roll it because it's not.
Nope, it's not a great
yeah.
weapon.
And then I use my bonus action to call it back to me. Call my hammer back to me. Hammer!
So the hammer connects like right on the side of the head, smacks him up. He, knocks to the side, and it comes back to him almost immediately. Comes back to you almost immediately. Zen, you're up.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. I mean, I'm at 8 hit points, so I think I kind of need some heals again.
Okay.
But I've got
Okay.
one stocked up in my ring.
Okay.
Cure Wounds. So level 1. Why did it not do dice? Oh, there they are.
It did.
So 6. You heal for 6 health.
Why is it this?
I don't know why it's
Yeah.
doing that. You guys are maybe casting as a second level or something somehow.
It's supposed to be. Why does it have 2 damage? Interesting.
Well, it does that when you cast it second level. I don't know
Huh. But I
why it's
said
doing that.
level 1.
Yeah, I did.
I don't
I had
know.
the same thing. I don't know what.
It's weird. It's like sometimes you can do a setting like where it automatically rolls advantage whether you have it or
Oh.
not. So it's just ignore the second one if you cast it first level. That's all. So
Okay.
6.
Dang, I might not
So
have
you heal for
done-
6. Are you sure it's first level? You didn't do it second level?
It's a drop down, and it
Yes.
defaults to level
No.
1.
I mean like into your ring. You did
Yeah,
Bane
I
at
did.
second level.
Bane is second level,
Okay.
and Hold Person was a second level. And
Okay, cool.
Cure Wounds was 1. I didn't know that it was only a 1d8 plus 3. I guess I was misreading the tooltip, and I thought it would heal more. Like, I
Mhm.
thought it's healed more in the past, but I guess not. How much does a healer's kit do?
Healer's kit doesn't do anything. It allows you to stabilize somebody.
Okay.
Mm.
Alright, well, yep, I guess I just heal for 6.
Okay, cool.
Done nothing this whole battle.
Kelsey, you're up.
So is there any way for me to run towards Auroch and tell him to throw me the Pokeball?
Sure.
Or is that not a...
It's not going to happen.
Why?
I don't understand.
Yeah,
He's playing his character the way he wants to play it. It's okay. If you want to do that, you can do that though.
Guess
Do
I'll
what you
just
want.
shoot at the frickin' thing again.
All right, 10 does not hit.
Okay.
And I guess that's your turn, yeah. Are you gonna move at all? You have movement.
I mean, there's no point, so just stay here.
Okay. Paladin, you're up.
All right, this is just gonna attack. I'm pretty sure that hits, right?
Yeah, definitely not.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Ulan. Ulan's
We're all
up.
pretty much out of stuff.
Oh, Ulan needs to make a saving throw.
We're out of stuff, which is why I need to throw that dang Pokeball.
I don't know how to do
You
saving
know how
throws.
Pokeballs work.
Yeah, he's low health.
He's definitely looking pretty rough.
Okay.
I don't know how to do saving throws. With
I don't know how to do it on. Just roll a 20, and keep track of it, like in your head. 14 succeeds. Cool. So he makes his first save.
Okay.
The dog is up. He's not happy about that hammer. And he's gonna turn towards you.
It's not
he's
enamored
gonna-
by the Doge guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's gonna turn towards Erok and use his overheat ability again.
How many of these does he have?
What was
Okay.
overheat?
Whoa.
So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Where's? Just click on Constitution.
Look under saving throws, not under.
Oh, I'm just saving
Ooh.
throws. Okay. Saving throws.
that-
Sorry. That was me clicking Constitution.
Okay. I'll let you re-roll that.
Where is
Ah.
saving throws? Sorry, I'm missing where.
It's next. It's just to the right of.
It's above your skills.
Yeah.
Crap. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find it here.
In between
There's a small
the
section
6
that
things
says
on the
saving
left.
throws.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing too. So
You make
yeah.
just barely. So you're gonna take half damage of 2d10.
I could still die from that or go unconscious from that.
And luckily, he rolls really low, and you take 1
Ooh.
damage.
Yay.
That is a relief.
So you feel this fire welling up inside of you, but you kind of feel this surge of energy, and you're like, I'm not going to go down that easy. And you just suppress it. You make yourself feel cold.
What? Like all of my emotions.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
Pokeball.
You said he was looking pretty
Yeah.
ragged, huh?
I'm yelling.
I mean,
Pokeball,
he's
Pokeball.
he's definitely starting to take some damage. Like he has a lot of cuts and wounds and that sort of thing. And yeah, he doesn't look that great.
It doesn't.
Okay, fine. You all wanted this, huh? I take out my Pokeball and I chunk it at him.
All right. What do I do? Make a saving throw, right?
I don't know. Let's see. Pokeball
Read.
is Wisdom saving throw DC 9 to resist being placed inside the target's saving roll is reduced by 1 for every 10% health they are missing.
Cool. 10. Minus 1 for. Okay, so minus like that amount. Cool. He does not make. However,
Yes!
he's a legendary creature, and so he uses his legendary resistance to succeed instead of fail.
What? He just gets to
What?
succeed.
he just gets to succeed.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
a thing that legendary creatures do.
Okay.
As of when?
So he sees the Pokeball coming, and he kind of freezes for a moment, and like eyes go wide, and then he kind of snaps back to reality and just paws
He
at it,
headbutt it.
and he paws at it and sends it flying right back towards you, but he kind of freaks out a little bit and disappears.
What? What?
There's like a puff of smoke, and the flames just like burst high up into the air.
Yeah,
And-
maybe.
Arcanine ran away.
And the avatar of the Doge ran away.
Should have done that earlier.
Well, he had to get low enough so that it might succeed. All right, I pick up the Pokeball.
Nope, he would have run. Either way, he'd be freaked out and just run away.
I pick up the Pokeball and go over to the thug to check out his gear. Because his great sword looks kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's a cool sword.
I'm limping this way. I say,
I make sure
many
that
pain, much annoyed.
Zen Master's okay.
I'm more hurt than he is. Stop complaining.
He died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I
you got better.
can I do anything to Uleron to help revive him?
Yeah, you can go over to him and like make a medicine check.
Wait, I have a healer's kit. Can I use
Oh,
it on...
I thought he did too. Yeah, yeah. Go use your healer's kit. Make a medicine check with it. Yeah, you succeed. Uleron kind of comes back around. He's still unconscious, but well, like, nah, he comes back around. He's conscious, but he is rough and ragged.
All right. Well, Uleron went back over to her tent, glaring at Auroch, and go inside and go to sleep.
Glaring at me? What did I do?
That's what you didn't do.
Yeah,
I believe I saved us all. Thank you very much. Again.
Kelsier's already asleep and doesn't hear anything that Auroch says.
So what goodies does this thug possess?
He's got a great sword. Let me find the sheet. Crap. He's got. Just a second. He's got about 28 bitcoins in a wallet, like an electronic wallet on him. And he's got his great sword, just some regular leather armor and like a breastplate. And that's it. It's pretty clear that he's like was a bodyguard and is just hired to be a bodyguard.
Okay.
So, the sword feels strange in your hand. You pick it up and you feel like there's some it maybe empowers you in some way, but you're not sure how yet.
Okay. I do a couple of test swings around me to get used to it and look down the blade, check its make sure it's straight and everything. It looks like it's cleaned and all that. It looks well. Looks
Yeah.
in good order. I think I'll take this.
It's in great condition.
I take the bitcoins as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else are you guys gonna do now?
Can
Take
I
a
use
breath.
some hit
I don't know about
dice?
you, but I need some rest.
Yep.
Remind me on when I can use hit dice. Is it-
You're gonna take a long rest and just get all your health back.
Okay.
Blink.
So you don't need to. Are you guys still doing your watch stuff? Because if I remember correctly, Kelsier and Arok were gonna take first watch.
I need some sleep. I am almost about to drop.
Then go to sleep.
Yes.
I think
very
I will.
Hurt. Much hurt. So sleep.
I can stay up for a little bit then.
Kelsier arouses to stay up with Polly.
Sup.
Cool. The rest of the night passes uneventfully as you are deeply wounded and resting and trying to recover your strength. In the morning, you guys wake up. The embers of your campfire are a reminder of the devastation of last night, of the fiery dog that attacks, and you're reminded of what Zen Master said about, or Zen Master, you're reminded about this impending feeling of doom, of like you are being hunted and you can feel it.
Yes. But we didn't kill, so he's probably still hurt.
Yeah, he
Is
got
this-
time to
is
rest
this-
too.
Is this in character?
No, I'm.
Okay.
I guess he gets time to rest too. Yeah, so he'll come back full strength, I guess.
So
So is this
we
in the
need to
morning
get the
and we're
curse
like
off of you.
all out here? Yes.
Yeah, this morning you're all aroused and ready to go.
We should make haste back to the city, so we can get this cursed spear off of him.
Much
It's
agree.
caused us enough trouble.
Yep.
Much agree. But
Yep.
when such doge vary Pokeball.
He's saying you should have thrown
Amaze.
the Pokeball, and if he comes up again, just do it immediately.
No. Much wound. Then vary Pokeball. Wow.
Yes, I understand the method of this spear that I can take.
Sound like Native American.
Yeah. I mean,
That's probably offensive to some people.
I know.
All right, so we head to Cloudhaven. I
Okay.
think that might
Such
be
good-
the
That's
end.
probably
Yeah. So you guys are gonna head towards Cloudhaven. We will. You'll make it there by the end of the day without any problem.
I'm gonna try and figure out my new sword while I'm heading there.
Yeah, as you're going there, you attune to it. It's an attuned weapon, and sorry, are you attuning or are you just trying to identify it?
I'm trying to attune to it.
Okay, you're gonna attune to it. It is an effulgent greatsword, and what it lets you do is you can cast the light cantrip on the sword itself, and it converts its damage to radiant damage instead of slashing damage.
The light cantrip?
Yes. So the sword begins to glow really brightly, like in a 30-foot
Do I have
radius.
to know the light cantrip?
Nope. The sword gives you the power to cast it only on itself.
Okay.
but that
So you
takes
can
an
use it.
action.
No.
Is there,
it's
going to be
cantrip.
a description? And also, how do you spell effulgent?
I have it in the journal already. Give me a second. And
Okay.
it allows you to cast it as a bonus action. So let me
Okay.
add it to your journal. So there is the journal entry for it, and it still does the same damage as a great sword, but it's radiant instead of slashing, and also gives you the light thing, so you can use it in caves or what have you.
That'll give me around damage reduction from a barbarian or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So when you guys get back to town, you guys head to the Dig Garrison. I assume, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna return to Sir Jontron and present the pearl to him. And he will say, he's very thankful. He's going to get the Dig Quartermaster to distribute 1,000 bits to the party.
Yay.
So he's going to give it to Polly, and if you want to distribute it to everybody else, you can.
I will distribute it evenly.
And he says to Polly, "You've done fantastic, Polly. This is great. We are so thankful for you to be in service to the Dig Paladins, and I think it's about time that you we gave you a little something to recognize how powerful you've become. I think we are going to assign a squire to you." And he beckons over a young knight, a young man in kind of leather armor, and he jogs over, and Sir Jontron says, "This is Franco de Philippe, and he has just joined the order, and I think that he will make a great squire for you." And Franco pipes up and says, "Yes, sir. I'm ready to serve, sir."
Oh, what a try hard.
And Jontron hands the pearl. Actually, he doesn't. He takes that pearl, but he says, "And as a squire, you're going to need your own pearl of power. See the quartermaster, and he will give you one. And I'm sure that Sir Polly will instruct you in the usage of the pearl."
Yes.
So Franco says, "Yes, sir. Right away, sir." And he starts to run off towards the quartermaster, and then kind of like stops and has a moment where he's like, "Wait a second," and he turns around and kind of lowers his head towards Polly and says, "If I might, sir."
Yes, go ahead.
"Yes, sir." And he runs off, and he goes to the quartermaster, and he'll return in 30 minutes or whatever, and he's got his pearl and some combat accoutrement, and so you guys kind of resolve all that, and you've got some time now of unspecified amount of time where like we're just going to do downtime for like, I'll say a week. In next session, we'll come back and you'll learn what happens at the end of the week. But
Wait, so
you
I
have
spend
options for what you can do during your downtime. And we'll resolve these in Slack, or I'll text you, Clinton. But you have 5 options of what you can do during the downtime. The first one is martial training. You can spend some time at the Dig Garrison training with the Master of Arms. And you can potentially earn a feat if you want to do that. So you will need to tell me which feat you want, and I'll tell you if it's one that's available to be earned. And it's only going to be certain ones. The second option is you can do religious service at any of the 4 major churches. So you could do it at the Dig Garrison, at the Reddit Shrine, at the Twitter or Facebook cathedrals. That would give you a chance to get to know some of the local clergy, maybe make some connections, earn some favors. Thirdly, you could do research on a topic. Try to learn about something like a spear or a curse, or I don't know, just throwing wild random things out there. And try to learn about that. Go to local libraries, talk to people, try to find some things. Fourth option, you can attempt to buy a specific magic item. So you can commission Marvolo to try and help you, and you will look yourself to try and find a particular type of magic item. And the fifth option is carousing. You can spend time relaxing with drinks at the pub or at the Argus bar, partying on the town. You can possibly make some contacts, possibly some underground contacts, criminal contacts, or legitimate ones. You could possibly also make some enemies.
Oof.
And those are your options. So anyone have any
so
questions about those?
I do have a question,
Sounds
which
good.
is, I am currently cursed with a daily
Is anyone there?
curse.
Yeah. Hello? You can't hear me?
Yeah, or can you not hear me?
Did I mute you guys somehow?
You might have.
Yes, I did. Okay, sorry. I hear you now.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Does it?
So, I currently am cursed with a daily curse. So how does that work when we are spending a week?
Yeah, you're in the city, and the dog has. I'll just say the dog's not going to attack you in the city.
Ooh, I think it would be cool if he was like maybe repelled by something in the city. I don't know what it would be, but that he kind
He's
of
just like pacing around outside the city.
he like is like the townspeople like see him like just sitting on the hill outside of town at night. He's like this burning dog.
Yeah,
burning
they will
spirit.
definitely see him some, but it won't be like a constant thing. And it's not that he can't come into the city. He can, but if he was going to attack you, it wouldn't be a week. Like I'm saying this as this is how the story unfolds. Like you kind of are maybe feeling a little bit of panic, and maybe you want to like try and stay with people who can help you, but like just a week passes and the dog does not attack, and you're not sure why.
Okay, second question is, do we level up now?
Yes, everybody's going to level up to level 5.
I also have a question.
Yes.
If Zen Master goes to try to lift his curse, find out what's going on, does he need someone to like go help him talk to people?
that is an option of a thing that you can do.
Much thank. Amaze.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to decide what you're going to do now, or do you want to just like think about it for a while and you can tell me in Slack, or what?
I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, I want to
Think about it.
about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing some research, but I will think about it also.
Okay.
Like, you have to spend the whole week and pick one of those things to do, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good session
that's
tonight,
a
guys.
wrap.
Thank you, Joey.
Yay.
Thank
That was fun.
you.
For the
Woot,
healing.
woot.
Thanks.
Like, literally all I did was heal and death
Die.
saves.
You died.
I actually.
That's why you need armor.
Well,
Well,
but I get
armor wouldn't
advantage.
help him now.
Yeah, I get advantages for not having armor.
Because he's got the monk level, so he doesn't. He gets.
My AC is fine. I don't know what happened to it, but now it's back down to 12. But it's really, my HP is really low. I've had some bad HP throws. Or HP,
Yeah.
like, level up rolls. If only there was a way to increase my HP without armor.
Leveling up.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
you
called
guys will
leveling.
all get to roll. So, like, figure out what your level 5 abilities are and what you're going to get for it. I think martial classes will get their second attack.
Is that 5?
Yeah, at 5, I think.
Okay.
And
Cool.
I think you also get second level spells.
Yes, I get
For-
the... I think I
For the
get
Bard
third
and
level
the
spells.
Eldritch Knight.
No, I get third level spells.
Oh, right. Yeah, you get your third level spell.
I mean,
I think Eldritch Knight gets your second level spells, right?
I don't remember. I'll have to check.
I think Paladin also gets second level spells.
Oh boy.
So I don't remember
Like-
what Hunter gets at all.
And so, do I get anything?
You do. I just don't remember what it is. I
Okay.
can
You get
look
hit
in the,
points.
Yeah, I get
in the
more
book
hit
real
points.
fast.
I
I get to not die as fast.
want to.
At 5th level, yeah, you get your extra attack and you get second level spells, Mark.
I get extra attack? Ooh.
Yeah. So you can
Nice.
shoot twice.
Pew pew.
And then fighter, let's see, fighter gets you get your extra attack, and then Eldritch Knight you get you don't get any spells at 5th level.
What is
It's
going
okay.
on?
Same number of slots and everything.
My
Are you gonna
armor
take
class is
monk
stuck.
or bard, Steven?
Most likely Bard, because
Okay, so you-
that gets me the points. Oh wait,
Yeah, it gets you the ASI, yeah. The
ability
ability score.
skills, but now I'm trying to remember. I think I do get third level spells too.
No, you get you don't. You get one more second level spell
Oh, I
slot.
get a second level slot, but then I can also.
And you get to learn one more spell as well.
I get a second level
So you-
slot, and I can learn one more spell, so I can get
Yes.
another second level spell probably, or
Yes. And
I can-
you'll get your ASI, so you can get
yeah,
what 2 more AC as well.
2 more AC. So if I
Cool.
2 more AC. How does he get 2 more AC from an AC? From
I
a,
have-
Because he's going to put a point in Wisdom and a point in Dexterity, and
and it's gonna
increase the
bump it up
modifier
to
for
any-
both.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm getting tankier. Or I'm getting
Cool.
tougher, not necessarily tankier. But I also have to
And
look
then
at the Bard special thing, because I think when I level up and learn a spell, I can also replace an older spell.
that is
somehow.
correct. Yes.
So I gotta
Yeah, you can-
research that.
And then Paladins, you get second level spells, and you get your extra attack as well.
What does extra attack mean?
It means when you take your attack action, you can
Yeah.
attack twice. The same way that Jace did, like he would
I
do
got
2
it.
attacks every turn. You get 2 attacks,
Okay, cool.
and you also get your second level spell slots, and one more first level spell slot. So like your spell ability is going to the number of spells that you can cast is going to double.
Yeah.
So it's a big jump for paladins.
Yeah.
And everybody's proficiency bonus goes up to +3 instead of +2.
Woo.
Oh, nice.
So that basically will mean everybody does everything a little bit better.
Awesome.
Rockin'. Well, I look forward to working out the details in Slack.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Good session, guys. Okay, so this was, in my opinion, the first time you've had a combat that was actually like dangerous.
Yeah.
You guys
I
agree?
agree.
Yeah.
Feel the danger?
First time a player character has been knocked unconscious.
Uh-huh.
Not counting Ullaron.
Right.
Yes.
So yeah.
Do you think it was like,
I think it was appropriately difficult.
training
the
wheels
ma-
are gone? Like,
really the
this
thing
is
that
the
made it
third quest.
the thing that made it the most difficult was that it came immediately after the previous combat, which means we didn't have any of our slots or anything like that.
Mhm.
Right. So this is interesting. I've been reading a lot about like DMing and how you're supposed to, how you're supposed to run the game and stuff. And technically, the adventuring day is supposed to be about 7 encounters, of varying difficulties. Most of which are supposed to be like easy or medium. But because we play with like 2-hour slots and just the nature of the campaign is like spread across large areas, it's really hard to do that. If we're like in a dungeon, it's easy for me to say, okay, here's like 7 battles, or here's 3 battles and like a trap and a social encounter, or things like that forces you to use your resources. And so since we can't really do it that way, I have to make the encounters a lot harder. And so like a deadly encounter by itself is not, that's a technical like difficulty level for an encounter. A deadly encounter is not that hard if you have all your resources. But if you don't have all your resources, then it starts to ramp up the difficulty. And so the idea is that like you go through the day, you kind of use some spell slots and some potions and whatever. And by the end of the day is probably going to be your hardest battle, and it's also when you're the lowest on resources. And so that's what makes it deadly. So I did it this way on purpose to try and like, take advantage, to
It was a teaching
basically
moment.
you've had 2 deadly encounters. You had the fight with the cultists and the zombies, and then the fight with the Doge and Jason Gemma. And they were both like, should have been TPK, like if they were at the end of a real adventuring day. So you guys did really well considering like how strained you were.
Yeah, we did it.
All right.
Alrighty,
Cool.
guys. I gotta head off to
Peace
bed.
out. Yeah.
Me too.
Night, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
See y'all later.
Yeah.
Later.
See ya.